Hey, it's Jennifer from Quiltin', Stitchin' and Kitties. I have got the cutest quilt for you guys today. So excited. I'm so excited. It's called Cat City and it's by Villa Rosa Designs. These are those little 4 by, I think, 6 cards, and the patterns only cost $2. So I received permission from Villa Rosa to do tutorials from their designs. So I can't tell you every little bit of detail, but I can sure show you how to do them. So welcome, and here we go. So I decided I needed to use up some of my cute cave fabric. So this kitty is all finished and it is facing this direction. This kitty, I've got all the pieces and it'll be facing this direction. So you have your choice on which way you want your kitties to face. So just the only piece that's different in sewing are just these two. The kitties are the same in this section, but depending on which way you want this angle to go will make a difference in how you sew these together. So let's give you the measurements. So these are 3.5 by 6.5, those two pieces. This piece is 3.5 by 8.5. This little background piece here is 3.5 by 1.5. And the two ears are 1.5 inch squares. So the first thing that you do is, well, we're going to do the kitty part first, and then we'll do this is called the back and this is called the body. So you're going to draw a line on your little squares, and we're going to place them on these and at a right angle. So let me put those together for you. I can't do this from the back, so let me come around to the front. Okay, so what I did is I drew a line and then I put an X where the part's going to be cut off. And then what's going to happen is my little ear is going to look like this. So your line goes, you can think of it this way, from the center of the bottom up to the left corner here. Then remember, when you stitch, you want to stitch at least 1 needle's width inside the line towards the corner that you're going to cut off. That allows for the turning of the cloth and having that edge come down and fit exactly. So that's the first one. The second one now is going the opposite direction. So in this case, we are going from the bottom and coming up to the right-hand corner. And we'll be cutting off this section, so we'll be sewing it like this. So I'm going to sew these pieces. I won't trim them, I'll just sew them, and so you can see how they look, and I'll be back in just a second. I've stitched the kitty ears. So on this, I stitched just inside this line, and I will be cutting off this section. On this section here, same thing, just inside the line, and then you trim it to 1/4 inch and press it down. Before you trim it, flip down your edge and make sure that it is fitting and reforming this little rectangle. Because if it's too short, then you may want to take your stitches out and redo your stitches. When I stitch like this next to a line, I go really, really slowly. And then after you trim, flip it down and use some sort of, I don't use starch because bugs eat starch. So I use what's called best press. It doesn't have any starch in it, but it just gives it enough body to help keep those corners down because they always want to flip back to where they started. Then just go ahead and stitch that to the 3.5 by 8.5 inch piece, and your main body will be done. Then I'll come back and show you how to do the diagonal line on these. There's a little bit of a tricky part. If you want the back to be on the right side of the kitty, then this is how you lay out your two pieces for that to happen. The line is going from here up to here, and we will be cutting off this corner. So if you want it to face, if you want the back on the right, you have your rectangles like that. If you want the back on the left, then you have your rectangles like this. Line here, going to be cutting off this direction. So it looks like this for the right side, and it looks like this for the left side. I think that was the hardest part. I had to keep practicing to make sure that I got it right. So let me sew those, and then I'll be right back with the finished kitty. Here are the finished blocks. I am very pleased with how they came out. They are so cute. Of course, you can't go wrong with K-Facet fabric if you like the look. When he first put out his work, I didn't like it as much, but now I'm like totally addicted to it. So I have a finished quilt of this, which I didn't realize that I had done, but one of my subscribers asked me if I've ever done a kitty quilt. And I got this vague memory, so I went back into my quilts and I found it. So I'm going to get that up on the wall and show you. Here's the finished quilt. Mine finishes at 38 by 51. The pattern finishes at 42 by 56, but I was just doing a wall hanging, so I didn't want to make it quite as big. I think I cut down some on the borders. But this is now become one of my favorite quilts. I can't believe I had tucked it away, but I make a lot of quilts, so I kind of forget sometimes what I've done. So the pattern again is Cat City by Villa Rosa Designs, and I am not an affiliate or getting any money or anything for this. I just love their patterns, and if there's any that you would like to do, let me know the name and I'll be more than happy to do it for you. So take care, see you real soon. Any suggestions, let me know. Subscribe if you haven't. Take care, happy quilting, and happy summer.